leaving Osaka today and we're headed to Kyoto. What?
Into Japan on the road, I car drops down a little bit and you get sadder.
It's not over, no, it's only just begun. I used to have a way with words, but now I trip over my tongue, yeah, yeah.
Look how plush all the Japanese trains are.
Cigarette and just a little time alone with you.
So excited to be in Kyoto and really excited because for the rest of the time on our Japan trip we're going to be staying at the same hotel group, MIMARU hotels, and they're supposed to be really kid friendly. So we're going to be staying in 2 properties here in Kyoto and 2 more in Tokyo, and I can't wait to check them out.
So easy to get here. And I just can't get over the trains. I mean, the train network in Japan is insane. So easy, so comfortable, so quick. And that one, you could see out the front of the train, which was really awesome.
And affordable.
Yeah, super affordable.
It's like $4, under $5.
Amazing. Just want to spend the rest of our time on trains today.
Some excuses, then I left, yeah, yeah.
Excited to check into a hotel room in a long time. The check-in information took like 10 minutes because there's so many cool things going on. I'll tell you about later. But most importantly, we were wondering, will it include pajamas?
And the answer is yeah.
We're just kicking bricks, yeah, that's just how it is.
This place is so cool. Cheers.
Cheers.
So, I hear the shower. I hear the shower running. We've made ourselves at home. We're gonna have plenty of time to show you all of the reasons this is a great choice for families. The first of which being
This. That was.
Oh, I was gonna talk about this.
Oh.
They included happy hour, and it's Japanese craft beer. It's not even just normal beer. There's 4 different craft selections every day from 5 to 7, included in their room rate.
And there's lots of kids' toys downstairs.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. So Hayes came down, he got to select which toys he wanted. We got this one to come back to the room, which is great.
Anyway, Hayes feels right at home here, and I promise you we're gonna get out and explore Kyoto soon, but we wanted to give you a little bit of an introduction to this hotel group. It's called MIMARU. They're all pretty new. I think the first one was 2018. You can find them in Tokyo, Osaka, and Kyoto, and they are intentionally designed for friends and families. In fact, I think Nina means everyone and Tomorrow means to stay. And they're spacious and they've got tons of amenities suited for both families and big groups of friends. Not least of which is the happy hour, but also games, and then an entire shop downstairs. I forget the name, Dover 10, but basically it looks like a shop. It's all things you can rent. So cooking utensils, sake sets, fancy coffee pot things. Anyway, we're really happy to be here. They make traveling with a wild 3-year-old that much easier.
I'm gonna think of my game!
Sake delivery.
Oh, it's on ice.
Cheers. I just had like my own personal sake tasting downstairs in the lobby, which is wonderful. It is actually 24 hours, I think, since the last clip because we spent today with our friends. Now we're back in Kyoto, ready to explore, starting with dinner. I know I said but first dinner, but actually we're in Nishiki Market right now, which is like a really famous old school market that actually we were in briefly yesterday, but we didn't film. It's very, very cool. And it's much cooler this time of day than it was yesterday. Around lunch, it was packed. And I can't imagine what it was like. I read a New York Times article about like Kyoto over-tourism prior to the pandemic, and then the pandemic happened and everybody was like, oh wait, we actually want some tourists. And now they're trying to reconcile like how to manage the tourists and teach them to be respectful. So you'll hear these like, actually yesterday while we were eating here, we heard over the intercom like rules on how to behave and how to eat. I don't know, pretty interesting because it's an old traditional market that is still functioning as a market, so you can imagine how you would be annoyed if you were a local here and you couldn't come do your shopping in this market because there was a bunch of tourists staring at everything. I find that interesting. Maybe not everybody else does.
Respect.
Okay, when I spent the summer in Japan in 2004, I was 18 years old, and I thought purikura was the coolest thing I'd ever seen. And I thought we'd see it everywhere, and we didn't. And then I thought maybe this is something that smartphones... that like smartphones may not exist anymore, but we've seen one. So we're still not at dinner because we're gonna go get our pictures taken at the purikura place. Also, fun fact I didn't know is that purikura stands for Purintu Kurabu, which means print club.
Playing the game, make your move now. Before it's too late.
This is a lot more interesting. Wait, everybody say cheese. Why do my lips look like that? Oh my god, we look like... Why do we look like that? Why do we look like that? This is really complicated. Very overly filtered. Filters I didn't ask for. But now we leave this booth and go next door to the decoration booth, which is where the fun starts. Face. Now, this is where, sorry Korea, I love a photo booth in Korea, but give me the pen and the ability to decorate all day long, all day long. And that concludes our purikura experience, which we failed miserably. I don't have a coin, I used them all at the purikura. Verdict is that is probably a lot of fun if you know what you're doing. I feel like I still have a filter on. It's probably a lot of fun if you know what you're doing. I didn't know what I was doing. The drawing on it and the stamps and the stuff is a game changer. The ones in Korea are a little bit like more cool, and I like that there's like the mirrors and the area to do your hair and like the props. But all day long, I want the ability to decorate. But next time I want to choose one that's stickers. Anyway, now I believe it is time for dinner.
Out with the old, in with the new. Let me know in the comments, what do you think?
We already heard what they think. They think you should own your baldness.
Oh yeah. I like wearing a hat though.
Yeah. Pete's been looking for a new hat for weeks. But also we just got the first comment very recently. You know who you are. I don't remember the name. But like a bunch of people liked the comment that Pete should not feel like he has to wear a hat just because he's got a little bit of balding. So thanks for the support.
Oh wait. Oh yeah.
We found ourselves at Motoi Gyoza having dumplings that look very delicious. Where are we? We're where?
At a temple and it's raining? I think it's actually
A
glorious.
shrine and it's not raining.
Yeah.
It's the Yasaka? Big shrine. It's very peaceful. No deers here.
I thought there was pine cones here.
Anyway, we spent the morning walking through the Kyoto district, which is where you can potentially see geisha. We didn't. Well, maybe we saw one. Or I forget the name for the apprentice. Anyway, we were a bit early. Not for the geisha, just for the district in general. It was not quite open yet. We can't take photos or video there. So we have nothing to show you. And now we have come to this shrine, which is a Shinto shrine, and it's really famous for one of Japan's most popular festivals. And I mean, everything in this country is just like peaceful and really beautiful. It's always when I'm editing these videos that I realize just how many incredible experiences we've had over the last 15 months. And I just get completely overwhelmed with gratitude that we are living once in a lifetime moments almost on a daily basis. And while it's amazing to have a catalog of YouTube videos to look back on these experiences, it's also nice to have some physical, tangible memories. Yes, old-fashioned photographs. FreePrints is an app that gets photos off your phone and delivers prints straight to your door. I recently used their app to send some of those memories straight from my Instagram to a couple of our favorite travel companions, my mom and dad. Ordering is so simple and fast via their app, which, by the way, has millions of 5-star reviews. You can get up to 1,000 prints for free for just the cost of shipping, but right now you can use our code to get 15 prints for free with free shipping, so you can try it out without even having to pull out your wallet. So, thank you to FreePrints for partnering with us on today's video and helping us cherish some of these memories that we will continue to show you here on YouTube, starting with this really cool tofu lunch we went to in Kyoto. Back to the video.
Did you look up to the sky and see beautiful?
Okay, now we are at Tosuiro. I don't really know how to say it. I'll have just put it on the screen before, but it is a kaiseki restaurant, and kaiseki is something I guess you're supposed to do in Kyoto. I've also read that maybe it's touristy and people don't really do it, but one of my favorite resources when traveling is called Culinary Backstreets. It's like an online, it's a blog, I guess, and they're not in every city, and they're not in Kyoto, but they have one article about this place saying that it was famous for its homemade tofu and its relatively inexpensive kaiseki meal. It's definitely not inexpensive, but we're here for lunch because you can kind of get the same experience for a little bit more affordable, and then this one has the in-house tofu. So that is why we have come here. It was very quiet, but we actually tried to come here the other day and couldn't get in, so I think we're just early, and we're about to eat a kaiseki meal full of lots of different seasonal dishes.
Okay, here's the run of play. We're gonna have an appetizer, then some sashimi, cold appetizer, boiled tofu that Steph just talked about, a side dish, a grilled dish, a fried dish, rice, Japanese pickles, seasoned Japanese pickles, and dessert. Well, this is really exciting because I've never seen anything like this before. So we've got our tofu in here. Look at that. Oh, I don't want to get that rice cake. Okay. Place that in a bowl like that. Green onion. Put that on top. A little bit of ginger. Okay, and then we get this sauce here. Wow. It's like in the water as well. This is.
And she plugged this thing in.
This is really cool. Okay, and then sauce on top. Okay.
Try a bite.
Alright. Look at that.
Smells so
oh my
good.
gosh, it's so delicate as well. Wow. Okay. That's incredible. Tofu is it's so incredibly light and just delicious with the ginger and the green onion and a little bit of, I guess this is spinach in here. But that's like tofu I've never had before. It's so incredibly light, I guess because the amount of water that's in it. But it's delicious. Very, very good.
We just finished our sherbet with cinnamon and soy milk.
Mommy, close it out.
What is?
Close it out.
Close it.
Just try it.
That was a really cool experience. It came with the exchange rate. It was like $33 per person, so we certainly don't spend that on lunch typically, but it's like seems really affordable to have such a unique dining experience that we don't usually do. And I will say, if you happen to be a family watching this, let this serve as a reminder that you can still do like cool things that you're interested in, because this place was actually really accommodating to Hayes. They had, you know, child dishware, which we talk about all the time. In the bathroom, they had like a small pair of Crocs, obviously for a kid. And then this sherbet actually had some liqueur on it, and they brought out just some plain vanilla ice cream for Hayes. So we're big proponents of traveling like we used to travel and slotting Hayes into that. So this was one of those days. Speaking of the kids' bathroom shoes, look at these fancy toilet shoes. Okay, I've got the GoPro, so I don't know how well you can hear me, but we came home after lunch and Hayes had an epic nap. He hasn't napped in like a bed in a few days because we've been out and about, and we really try to make sure at least every few days now that he does. So anyway, he didn't wake up till later, and we have decided to just stay in and eat because we had such a lovely lunch and we're traveling full time. So sometimes it's good to not eat in a restaurant. Also, we're so comfortable in our apartment that we just want to like hang out. I don't know why I'm justifying any of this, but I'm going to the grocery store. We have not been to many Japanese grocery stores, and I'm very excited. I'm not gonna cook. We're just gonna get like a selection of prepared foods and snacks and just kind of like have a big feast back at the hotel. And I'm very excited, if you can't tell, because I'm going alone. Hayes was playing trains with his Lego and didn't want to leave. So I took this opportunity to offer to go get groceries by myself. So it's the little things. Okay, I've got my beer in the growler, and then I've got my basket full of beautiful dishes that I can borrow. It's deliberate. I forgot to get beer cups. Made it back, and we made a little grocery store prepared food feast. A very random meal consisting of sushi, dumplings, stir-fried lotus, some salad, some yakitori, and some beer from downstairs. All on this beautiful dishware, which you can like pretend like you shop for, and they give you a little shopping bag and then you bring it to your room and your food looks like it didn't come out of plastic packages from the grocery store. I mean, it's great. So, bon appetit. Itadakimasu. I forgot to close out this vlog, so that's the end of this vlog. Good night. See you in the next one, which will also be here in Kyoto. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Good night.